This is breaking news.
Happening right now, Mayor Adams is delivering remarks at the renaming of Dyckman Plaza. Let's go to it now.
Coming from the mayor, a commitment to invest $7 million to fund upgrading of this big plaza here. So this is the result of the commitment of the mayor. This is the result of many leaders that we have seen here, Dr. Tallá, Henry Garrido, and many others that also we will hear. As part of $375 million, we announced, Mayor Adams announced, in the state of the city to create vibrant new public space in all 5 boroughs. Again, not only Midtown, not only Long Island City, not only downtown Brooklyn, in all 5 boroughs where more than 35% of New Yorkers, they live on poverty line. Those are the places that the mayor is saying, let's be sure that also we share the love, we share the money. So we are taking the dream of liability, sustainability, beautiful city, and turning it into a reality. Making big investment in our public spaces, supporting our local small businesses, and improving the quality of life that draws so many people to live and work here. And by the way, also we have John Wood, who is here. He's one of those business, member of this business community, who invests almost $400 million, where he built the first decent hotel that we have in Washington Heights in more than 75,000 square feet to be ready to be rented for commercials and government office. So not only the Dominicans who've been living here for the last couple of decades, but the business community, they're also looking at the opportunity that we have in Northern Manhattan. This is more than getting stuff done. It is making our city better for all New Yorkers, led by the most progressive mayor that we have ever met in our city, because progressive has to be defined by action. Progressive has to be defined by commitment. Progressive has to be defined not by people that have privilege, but individuals who speak loud and clear in the underserved community. We are here. We deserve investment. This is what we are getting from Mayor Eric Adams. I can't wait to see the new and improved Quisqueya Plaza and to celebrate with all my Dominicans, Latino, Afro-American, Jewish, Irish, and Italian to come here and celebrate who we are, a community of diversity. And to celebrate with all my Dominican brothers and sisters, I want to thank the talented staff of DOT, almost 6,000 men and women, that I had the honor, as I got the opportunity from Mayor Adams, to lead the largest transportation system in the whole city, in the whole nation. Again, Andrew Ronan, Chris Hamby, Emily Winfield, they do a great job. I also want to acknowledge a great friend that we worked together in previous role, but now she's the person who is the city new chief public relations officer, Yatin Lu. Let's give her a big round of applause for the great job that she also will be doing. If you don't mind, that she's also being on. She's the one that is connecting the non-for-profit, the business community, all the agencies to be sure that we carry on the vision of the best mayor that we ever have, the mayor that will continue closing the gap between the underserved and the privileged New Yorker. Ladies and gentlemen, le doy ahora el alcalde, el mejor alcalde de los dominicanos, el mejor alcalde de los latinos, el mejor alcalde de los judíos, italianos, irlandeses, el alcalde que dijo, vamos a invertir $7 millones en una plaza donde la gente trabajadora va a tener lugar de esparcirse también. Las plazas son el pulmón del oxígeno que nosotros necesitamos. Y es por eso que vamos a recibir con un fuerte aplauso the best mayor in the history of the mayor, Eric Adams. Eric!
I keep telling people all the time I was born in Brooklyn, but I'm Dominican, baby. You know that, ball president? No, so important, and particularly when you look at it. Thank you, Councilman and Councilman now Commissioner. You have communicated on behalf of you and the current Councilwoman. This is such an important initiative, and it's just such a generator of resources, and particularly this plaza is used more than for people coming in, sitting down, enjoying beautiful days. But it is an economic magnet where people come and eat, hear, socialize, have an opportunity right near a transportation, the subway station. They come here, they rest, and then they come and explore the entire community. Dyckman Street means so much. The vibrancy of Dyckman Street really anchors the entire community. It is what Washington Heights depends on to make sure that we attract people to this community. And the renaming is important. The renaming of streets allow us to send a strong message that this is not a monolithic city. It's a city of diversity, and there should be reflection in the naming of the streets, the naming of schools, the naming of plazas should reflect that diversity. And this entire team of people who are here is a signal of that. And this plaza back in 2021 was one of the first locations that was permanently created as a plaza to ensure that we utilize these open spaces. The commissioner is doing an amazing job, and our new team members that are joining on how do we redefine our streets and how do we use them appropriately. This is a financial commitment. We announced it in our state of the city. If we say we're going to do it, we're going to do it. We're going to move it forward and make sure that it happens. And it feeds into our overall plan, our plan of dealing with the public safety here in this community. This community has been devastated by those who are repeated offenders and carry out illegal activity. The local precinct up here has a mandate of this must be a safe corridor. Can't be a place where people are driving ATVs, motorcycles on the sidewalk, disrupting the quality of life of the people here in this community. Far too long, the roads, plazas, and parks and other amenities have been associated with communities that are dealing with the level of high income earners and not dealing with the level of the everyday people who keep this city running all the time. And we're saying no to that. That is the message that we're sending of ensuring the diversity of our resources match the diversity of the people who live in this city. So I'm proud to do this renaming today, and this is exactly what I wanted from my commissioner. He's clear on the vision. He advocated for it as a council person, and now he has the ability to actualize what he visualized during his time as a council person. So let's make sure that we continue to really span out throughout the entire city, find spaces like these, and ensure that everyone can participate in the prosperity of this city. Thank you so much for being here, some of these great leaders from the community. Let's continue to do the great stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now we're going to be doing the unveiling of the street, and we will continue here listening from the SBS commissioner and others on this part.